Don't cry, no matter what happens.
Mr. Sonic!
Just call me Sonic. Now then, are you okay?
I'm so glad that you came.
I always keep my word.
Sonic!
It looks like a pesky rat has stuck its nose, but it doesn't belong. Or Hedgehog to be more precise. The princess is mine. Until I unlock the secret of the flames of disaster.
Tails!
Gotti, let's go!
I'll take care of you now. An early breakfast for my pet.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, the Minion Man. Well, yeah, the one and only, but still, it's me. And welcome to our first boss of the game, the Egg Cerberus. And really, has anyone ever told Sega that a Cerberus has more than one head? Honestly. Now, the gimmick of this boss is just so meh. What you have to do is grind on this guy, and, well, you have to grind on the thing's tail, which will lead you to another grind rail on the guy's back. And then it expects you to make sure that you actually finish the grind and make it to the other guy so you can grab onto the horn, like I'm doing right now. And then, well, make it crash into the wall. If you make it crash into some pillars, I think it does a little bit more damage, but I'm not entirely sure. Sonic, move it! Ugh. There we go. Ugh. So yeah, basically, but honestly, why two separate grind rails? I mean, in Sonic Adventure 2, when you're battling the Bio Lizard, like, you didn't have two separate neck tubes to grind on. You had one leading straight to the, well, I forget what it's called, but it's energy source, I'm gonna assume. Why do I keep doing that? I mean, you see, I'm so psychologically invoked to use the spin dash the way it does in the adventure games, especially since Sonic Adventure 2 was just recently ported to the Xbox, which I'm really glad they did. But still, I mean, I'm just so psychologically invoked to use the spin dash that way that I always do it in this game. There you go, now I'm doing it, right? Now we need to come over here, grind on the back. But really, yeah, and after damaging it halfway, it'll start doing a sharp 180 on you. So then, what you have to do is pretty much, well, yeah, just do that. Just do the same thing you were doing before, and you should be fine. Though really, it's not that much of a difference. If it does a sharp 180, well then, just get, ah, God. How was I supposed to know I was going to do that? Look, that's another problem with this game. Like, unlike previous 3D games, the camera doesn't lock on to the boss you're currently fighting. Like, apparently, this game has a crazy idea of, hey, free aim camera. It seems like you'll be able to control Sonic and you'll be able to see more of your surroundings. Well, that's great, but I would much rather like to know what the boss is doing and where he is.
Sonic, I won't let you get away.
Because honestly, that makes, like, half the bosses in this game just frustrating. And the bosses are just meh to begin with, so why make them even more frustrating than they are already? I am not doing good at all. I mean, what is up? I mean, I thought I had gotten more experience with this game, which really, yeah, it's a horrible waste of my time, but still, I mean, I want this Let's Play to be better than the last one. I remember getting so many game overs that, I mean, ugh. I honestly want to make this better than the first one, guys.
How long is this gonna go on?
Let's split up. I'll get their attention, and you take the princess.
Okay, you be careful, Tails.
The video is going half as slow than it should.
Leave it to me.
Hold on tight.
pain.
Anyway, so yeah. But really, like, is this thing trying to pull off a Mario clone or what? I mean, the hero saving a princess, why? Why is that included in the game? We don't need a princess. Honestly, I wish they got rid of her completely, though really there wouldn't be any real story, but still. But still, and just like in Sonic Adventure, Eggman's plan is to release a mythical creature that he found in some ancient text or whatever. He doesn't exactly say, it's just as, like, he doesn't say it's just as the stone tablets predicted, or some equivalent to that, in this game about Iblis, but he finds out about it somehow. So, yeah. Let's get some rings over there. And basically, when carrying Princess Elise, like, you lose your ability to spin dash, and Sonic for you comes next to nothing. The only thing you can do that's unique to Sonic, besides jumping really high, is the homing attack. And the other thing that you can do is by pressing and holding down the right trigger, Elise will emit this shield out of nowhere. Why she has a shield, I will never understand. But really, and the shield is used to travel across sand because yes, this sand you can actually sink into it and, well, die. Which I really don't get. Why? Why can you sink into the sand? I mean, it's not quicksand, it's just regular old sand. Wait, okay, jump high. There we go. Now let's see. Go this way. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna take any shortcut I can exploit in this game, and oh god. No! So yeah, I'm pretty much, any shortcut that I know of, I'm gonna take it. Because, honestly, I want to get through these stages quick. So that way I can get S ranks, more rings, and, well, the shorter the levels are, the better, because most of the levels are long. Just wait till we get to the next few stories, you'll see. Come on! Come on, please, please, please. Ugh! I'm just gonna take this way. And here we go with the gimmick of enemies with large health bars. Like, this trend started in Sonic Heroes, and, well, at least in that game you had power characters who could take care of them quickly, because, well, in this game all you have is an A button. Yep, just hit and mash the A button and you'll be able to defeat any enemy with ease. Well, that is a complete and utter lie, because really, the thing is useless. The homing attack is not how it was. I mean, I liked how in past games where you could just do a separate homing attack on the fly, and just homing attack a chain of enemies at a reasonable pace, but in this game, it's, ugh. I mean, if you haven't noticed, you have to take a pause every single time. Which really is just not good. I mean, look, I skipped like 3/4 of the level right there. I mean, they take forever. At least in Shadow the Hedgehog, you could jump to hit the enemies, like you could in the classic game, jump into robots. But in this game, nope, you cannot jump into robots anymore. Why did they take that away? They gave it back in the next game. Well, I believe that they put it in Unleashed. They put it in Colors and Generations, I know that for a fact, and I fell again. Ugh. Like, see, like, the meter can always catch you off guard when you're not looking at it. And seriously, how did I fall there? Ugh. I mean, you see, I just hate this level for all three characters. And each one has its own specific type of bullcrap that just makes it not fun to play in, and just makes it overall so frustrating and tedious. I mean, how can you play a game like this and say that it's good? Really? I mean, honestly, there's not much else I can say about that topic. Really. I mean, I just can't. And supposedly this shield is supposed to protect you from enemies, but it doesn't reach out far enough, thus making it sometimes that enemies will just hurt you, even with the shield emitted stuff, which really doesn't make much sense. So yeah, I'm taking the shortcut again. Yeah, now that I know that shortcut, I mean, I'm just so relieved that I won't have to go through about 4 more minutes of gameplay in this level. I'm probably gonna edit out certain deaths, too, throughout the playthrough, but I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I think it would be more fun if my co-commentators were here, but it just makes it a bit more complicated. Like, because I have to focus on talking to them while talking to you guys, and, well, talking to the camera, really, but seriously, it's just too much. And I know some of you would prefer it that way, but honestly, I don't know.
I'm so happy.
Well, I'm not. I might as well edit out these gold medal things, too, because they're pointless, too. Finally back to another decent-looking cutscene. Now this is where Sonic 06's story really takes a dive, because really it's just, ugh.
I have no words to express how grateful I am for your help. You're hurt.
It's nothing.
Don't say that.
There's no blood, Luis. There's nothing. But really, like if Sonic gets hurt, I think that just a bunch of rings would come out. Like,
Smile.
there's no blood. And honestly, why is there, like, Sonic had interacted with the human world before, but why in the world is he interacting with real-life looking humans? Why? It just doesn't make any sense at all.
Your smile. That's all I need. Eggman mentioned the flames of disaster. Is that why he's after you?
Yes. The name of the sun god our country honors is Solaris. It is told that Solaris' rage would destroy the world. His wrath comes in the form of the flames of disaster. 10 years ago, he almost faced the full force of his fury. I was a child then, so I don't remember it very well. I lost my father then. And now that man is trying to cause the same disaster again. What can I do? Sonic! Sonic! Wait! I can't run that fast!
Don't worry. Just raise your head and run.
Back to the topic of realistic looking humans and Sonic being in the real world, I mean, why? I mean, seriously, it's just not a good idea. I mean, look what the real world did to Eggman! Look what the real world did to the guy. I mean, he lost like 200 pounds. Like, he lost 200 pounds. He got a brand new outfit, and apparently, instead of...
Time to worry, then run.
Yeah, you might want to remember that line. But anyway, in terms of like Eggman's overall design, it just sucks. I mean, he lost weight. That's not Eggman. I mean, ugh. But again, why in the real world? It just doesn't make sense.
I've been looking for you. You were the English trigger. Your actions will condemn us all. Who are you? My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you. Time for you to disappear, English trigger.
And this is Silver the Hedgehog. Honestly, one of the, well, you know, I can't even say good characters in the game. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that. But anyway, still, we have to defeat this guy because he wants to kill us, so let's go ahead. And you're going to be hearing that line a lot in this fight on your first attempt. Because, really, every time that you get close to him, he harms you. Which I don't get. Why does he harm you? Well, he grabs you with his psychokinesis because he's a telekinetic boy from the future. So he grabs you with his telekinesis like that, and, well, he lunges you into either a visible wall or an invisible wall, like the one he's about to hit me in right now. And that is just cheap. It doesn't even give you a split second to escape. So if you get trapped in a wall, then that's goodbye to you. But anyway, if you homing attack him right from the start, then that's a free hit for you. But honestly, there's no other opportunities for that because on your first playthrough, you have no idea how to defeat him. Now, what you have to do is wait for him to say, how about this? And then once he says that, then you're gonna wanna, yeah, that's another problem. Once you homing attack him after he says, how about this? It means that he's grabbing something, so that's your chance to attack him. But once you homing attack him, homing attack away from him, or else that will happen. He will lunge you up to an invisible ceiling, and by the time you start plummeting down, before you get a split second to escape or move, Sonic's momentum will just drop. Well, Sonic will just drop and his momentum will just not make any sense. And there he goes. That's it. And if you don't, whatever you do, don't get stuck in a corner. Look. What the? Ooh. Never mind. Still cheap. Alright, let's finally beat this guy the way we're supposed to. Now let's get out of here. Let's get those. Homing attack away. Whatever you do, please do that. No. Okay. Made it. Oh my god. Why is the barrel shaking? Oh, that is cheap! That is cheap. Yeah, see, like, that's the problem with this boss fight. Because really, I don't get it. But at least when we go into Silver's story, we'll be able to fight Sonic. Yes, just like in the past two adventure games, like say, when you play a Sonic, you fight Silver. When you play a Silver, you fight Sonic. When you play a Sonic, you fight Knuckles. When you play as Knuckles, you fight Sonic. When you play a Sonic, you fight Shadow. When you play a Shadow, you play a Sonic. Pretty much the same dealio. But seriously, it borrows so heavily from the adventure games. Do you have any idea what they were originally gonna call this game? Yeah, thwack him on the head, Sonic. It's what he deserves. Anyway, I think I got an S rank on this one. Did I? Yep.
That was incredible! Hey!
Oh, shoot!
Is this a joke? How could someone like you cause the destruction of our world? Man!
And she didn't hear that at all.
It doesn't matter. For the sake of the future, the Iblis Trigger must be destroyed. Police? Wait!
The arms aren't even attached to anything on the pod flying thing.
Don't you dare turn your back on me! It's time I finally put an end to this! Stop! Amy? Get out of my way, Amy! This is my mission!
Absolutely not!
I appreciate it.
Why didn't you take her with you? You just left her there with the telekinetic psychopath. Anyway, so now we're back in the hub world where I will stop the video.